Okay, so the election is actually over, and Trump is president. Let's talk about that. All right, so um, the whole thing is over now. I've actually been watching this since 2015, and worrying like everybody else that Trump is going to be a president of the United States. I know that I'm not a citizen of the United States. I know that we don't really care much who is the president of any other country, but the United States is actually big and it's important, especially if you're doing the Usmle. So what's going to happen? I mean, should we all abandon the Usmle dream and matching and President Trump is going to expel us all because I'm a Muslim or I'm an Arab or I'm from just a different country or a foreign country, for example? Um, I think no. That's the obvious answer. I don't think that we should abandon our dream. At least this is not our first, should not be our first intuition or our first impression. Panicking is not really gonna do anything. I don't think it's gonna change anything that much. Maybe he will try, but I don't think it's going to happen, and it's not going to affect us in one way or another. The U.S. has a lot of institutions, a lot of people in those institutions. It's not like a third world country where the president just controls everything and whatever he says happens. The problem, though, that I'm afraid of is that the House and the Senate and the presidency belongs now to the Republicans. So there are not a lot of opposing forces in the countries in the country in the U.S. So maybe we'll see some legislations and some laws passed and a lot easier, of course. And the conservatives, they're not really happy about Muslims and other people going into their country. So maybe we'll see some restrictions, maybe not. But this is not the point here. I mean, it's not the point that we're going to see something happen or there's going to be a problem. The point is that we should actually focus right now on what we're doing. We should focus about the study. We should focus on getting electives. We should focus on the match that's coming up next year or the year after, whatever. What I think is that you should not be involved in total politics and just do whatever you want right now. And what you want is to study. What you want is to ace that test and to get better and to match eventually. I think that's the point here. We shouldn't really panic. We shouldn't really care much about that, and just wait and see. And waiting and see is what we're going to do. This is what I'm going to do exactly. Yeah, that's it. I mean, let me know in the comments below if you think differently, if you think that we should panic, we should abandon the USMLE dream and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I think actually. And the comments that he said and the speeches that he gave right after he got the results that he's going to be the next president are actually kind of okay. They are calming. He's saying stuff to the Americans. Of course, he's not saying anything to us, but it appears that he's backing off a little bit when it came to when it comes to banning people and the racism and everything that he's been saying all along. I think it was more of a strategy just to win, and it worked. So I don't think it's going to be this way forever, and for the next few years at least, it's not going to be this way. There are a lot of institutions, there are a lot of people who can be involved, who can keep him in check. Especially some of the Republicans who have voiced their concern about him. So yeah. Well, bottom line, again, just focus on your studying. Do not really occupy yourself with such things. Work hard, even work harder, because now it's gonna be tough. Or at least we expect it to be tough. So what we should do is not worry, but study and study well. That's my thought. I just wanted to talk to you and express how I feel because I don't really have anybody to express that feeling with. I need a group of people who are doing the same thing that I'm doing, and yeah, okay. So keep working hard, and I'll see you in the next one. All right.